My parents always talked about the importance of education and having to go to college and having to have an education in order to have a successful career eventually. And even with that advantage, by the time I graduated and went to college, I realized that I was very far off from prepared for college. And that had to do with the system I was in. Urban systems don't really compare to the suburban system. I think a great example for me of when I realized the differences in education, and not just in classrooms, but just in real life settings and exposure for people, was in my finance class. And it was my first finance class. It was Finance 101. And when I was in class, they were talking about stocks and bonds, and I felt really lost, and this was day one of class. So I went back and I thought about it, and I looked to see if there was a prerequisite to that course, because I felt like everybody else was in sync to what the professor was saying, but I had no idea. And what I realized at that moment was that the prerequisite was conversations at home and having parents who understood stock and bonds and actually owned them, and actually that was part of their life, and that wasn't part of my life. And to me, that was a very signaling moment of the differences that are not even just in the education system, that they are in the home. My community deserved better than that. And to me, that was a driving force to get involved in community work and making my community a better place.